It's a Minimalist Monday edition of Optimal Finance Daily, episode 131, 3 short essays on money from theminimalists.com.
Get ready to maximize your potential with Optimal Finance Daily, the podcast that brings you the best content in personal finance 5 days a week. Your optimal life awaits. Now here's your host, Dan Warren.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Optimal Finance Daily, where I read to you from some of the very best personal finance blogs on the planet, and I do it every Monday through Friday. And today's show is a little bit special in that I'll be reading 3 essays from the Minimalists. Now, 3 isn't very minimal, but they're short, and I wanted to make sure that you got your money's worth today. But before we get into it, just a quick reminder that we give away a book by these very minimalists on the first of every month, and that book goes out to a random person on our email list. So that's just 3 days from now, the first of the month. So not only that, but if you join our list, you'll also get your hands on 3 incredibly useful spreadsheets for free. So that's a lot of 3s today, 3 essays, 3 spreadsheets, and a raffle coming up in 3 days. Anyway, all you need to do is come by oldpodcast.com and sign up for our mailing list. Once you're in, you'll get your digital downloads automatically, and you'll be entered into those raffles every month, also automatically. For a faster way to join, you can text the word financial to the number 44222. That's text the word financial to 44222. Now, let's get to those posts and start optimizing your life. Money doesn't buy happiness. Neither does poverty. By Joshua Fields Millburn and Ryan Nicodemus of theminimalists.com. People have strange conceptions about money. When we don't have it, we often believe that money will make us happier. When we do have money, however, we tend to want more. The odd thing is that we all know, at least intellectually, that money won't buy happiness. But unfortunately, we've been steeped in a culture so heavily mediated that we've started believing the lies. The cars, the houses, the stuff, living the so-called dream will make us happy. But of course, this isn't true. The opposite, however, is also not true. A life of poverty, a life of perpetual deprivation, isn't joyous either. You see, there's nothing inherently wrong with money, just as there's nothing innately wrong with material possessions or working a 9 to 5. We all need some stuff, and we all have to pay the bills, right? It's just that when we put money and possessions first, we lose sight of our real priorities. We lose sight of life's purpose. And so maybe getting some of the excess stuff out of the way, clearing the clutter from our lives, can help us all save money and make room for the most important things in life: health, relationships, growth, contribution, and community. Money helps accentuate these areas, sure, but the size of your wallet is much less important once your priorities are in line with your beliefs. Full Price by Joshua Fields Millburn of theminimalists.com. I had to purchase a new pair of blue jeans recently. They are the only jeans I own. My previous pair, tattered after 2 years of literal wear and tear, were beyond repair. Soon, the boots I've worn since age 29, now soleless and scuffed from 12 seasons of use, must be replaced. I'll purchase a new pair this week. The blue jeans were $100, the boots $300. Full price, both of them. I avoid sale price whenever I can and opt instead to pay full price. Even though I don't earn a lot of money, I tend to purchase higher quality items, not for their brand names, but because I'm willing to pay more for things that look good, work well, and last long. Because I'm responsible with money, the higher-priced, higher-quality items actually cost less over time. I use them till they're finished. I wore my jeans roughly 700 times, my boots 1,000. Therefore, I paid only 14 cents each time I pulled on my pants, 30 cents each time I stepped into my shoes. The reason I avoid sale price, though, has less to do with quality or money and more to do with my impulses. I prefer to pay full price because it forces me to question the purchase. When I discover something I want to buy, I must think it over and spend time budgeting for it, all the while questioning if the new possession will add real value to my life. Conversely, sale price is the compulsory price, a fool's price. Not long ago, I played the fool, repeatedly. I fell for all the tropes of sale price. Act now, limited time only, while supplies last. Like Pavlov's bell, these clever stratagems incite a false sense of scarcity that clouds our perception of reality and thus prod us to act on impulse. You might save 70% off the clearance rack dress you sort of like, but you'll save 100% if you just leave the store without it. When I pay full price, my purchase is deliberate. But even if the jeans or boots are less expensive, I'll still purchase them if I need them, not because they're on sale. We Can't Fix the Problem with the Problem, by Joshua Fields Millburn and Ryan Nicodemus of the Minimalists.com. Suffice it to say, our economy is already broken. This isn't hard to see when we step out from among the pines and peer at the forest from a distance. The problem is, we're attempting to fix the problem with the problem. We're attempting to stimulate an economy that is already overstimulated, which is tantamount to giving a bottle of Jack Daniels to a man with a hangover. The economy is not what needs to be fixed, and capitalism is not broken. Neither problem is the real problem. Rather, we are the problem. We have turned ravenous and self-indulgent, and as a result, we are less happy than ever. Suicide rates are at an all-time high. Personal debt is at an all-time high. Stress, anxiety, discontent, all at all-time highs. Collectively, over many years, we told ourselves, with conviction, we could buy happiness. So we manufactured a false economy based on rapacious overspending and accumulating stuff we didn't need. And now, it's the morning after the party, and we're staring at ourselves in the mirror, unsure of how to make this pounding headache go away. That bottle of Jack won't fix the problem. It will only make it worse. Stimulating the economy won't help either. Changing how we live, how we think about consuming, how we make decisions, will slowly fix the problem. It will take time and action, but if enough of us live more deliberately, then we can fix this mess by fixing ourselves. No, not everyone is going to become a minimalist, and not everyone is going to live intentionally, but if we base our lives on the average person's life, then we're almost guaranteed to be unhappy, because the average person is unhappy. We needn't, however, settle for someone else's discontent. You just listened to 3 essays from the Minimalists.com, and like I mentioned at the top of the show, you can be entered to win a book from the Minimalists in just 3 days and get 3 spreadsheets from us that will help you optimize your financial life if you come by oldpodcast.com. Just enter your email address there and everything will be sent to you automatically. Or you can also text the word financial to the number 44222. And I'll leave this ending nice and short for you today. I'll be back tomorrow with a post from Kate Flanders. So I'll see you there where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from amazing bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Finance Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.